Okay, so let's do a fast review today. So there was two trades that were actually good to execute in this session. Now I executed only I tried to execute one of them. The second one I did not. I missed out because the first one was in the last when I was going home from school and I was set my limit order, and then I mean not accidentally, I wanted to get an entry on the M1 fair value gap instead of the I wasn't looking much at the M2, and so the price reacted from the M2 fair value gap and did not reach my target. So on that particular trade, I did not get a limit filled in, so no entry. But if I entered on the 2 minute, I would have been stopped out on break even. And then with the second trade, I came home from school, I went to eat, and I missed out on it because I was eating. So yeah, I will have to sacrifice a little bit and actually pay more attention to these trades and times. So basically, I'll come home from school and I'll instantly go on my computer and wait until I execute a trade, and then when I execute, I can go eat if there is a trade. Okay, so I was doing it like this, but today it was kind of a bad day. My head is hurting the whole day, so yeah, I got nothing special to say. I'm just gonna go back tomorrow and be more focused because today was actually really bad because of my head hurting. So yeah, let's start. So on this day, yesterday we were bullish because of the daily order block. Today I was kind of neutral because we pushed past the order block. So yeah, firstly, the 15-minute time frame is a really good time frame to look at right now. So above we had this 1 hour fair value gap, which we can see right here. So this 1 hour fair value gap, and we had this 1 hour order block, but I was not looking at that because price was too far. So I was looking at the first order, fair value gap, and we had this 1 hour sell side liquidity, which turns out to be the London low and the low of the day. Okay, so we come we also have this 1 hour order block right here, which is this huge candle right here. So yeah, so right at 7 I started looking for some sweep of liquidity, and in my setup then price decides, so we left relatively highs right here, which was my target for the day, and then reaching into this. So basically at the start I was looking maybe for either sweep of this liquidity and then targeting finding a buy into this liquidity, and then maybe creating a short later on to create this daily sell side. Because we on the daily pushed a bit lower past the order block, so I was expecting also some sells. Now we can mark out, so we have this and this as our main liquidity. So if we sweep this at the start, we target this. If we sweep this, we target this. Okay, so we swept this, so I dropped lower and started looking for a setup. And as you can see, right to 730, we get a push up. Now, because we did not close above this swing high right here, I went to the 1 minute and actually found a nice energetic displacement. And the problem is that I was aiming basically at the first FVG in premium, which was actually in discount, sorry, which was this 1 minute fair value gap right here. And as you can see, that was my entry, but it did not get reached. Now, as you see, even if I set my entry on the 50% of the move, it would not get reached. The only way, and the reason why this 1 minute entry did not get reached was because on the 2 minute time frame, you can see the fair value gap right here. So this candle right here would be the close above this, which would consider a break of structure. And then the next candle enters into the 2 minute fair value gap, so you can target this liquidity right here. So the trade would be looking like this, basically. Entry would be here, stop would be 3.5, just below this low, or at it, because that is our range that broke the structure. And then after that, we can look into targeting these highs right here, which would be just around 3R. Okay, but that was, so yeah, with this trade you will end up break even because it reached 1 to 2 exactly, and then you will be stopped at the break even. Okay, now I set my limit order on this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Sorry, right here. And for me to cancel this trade is, so I was basically waiting for price to reach this 50-minute swing high right here, and that if price reaches this, then I would close my limit order, because that trade is no more like high probability, because it already set some kind of liquidity level. Okay. Yeah, and also as you can see, this was the macro, so I was expecting price to maybe fill me out before macro and then push to this target after macro or inside macro. Okay, so since I saw this get taken out, I canceled this trade idea. Then what I did not see, so basically I came at home at around like 2:20 my time, so that'll be around here. Yeah, basically so I came home at this time right here, and then when I was eating and everything, and when I opened my charts, I saw that we were inside of this 2-minute fair value gap right here, and I saw that as an entry, but I decided not to enter into it, because I was like, we did not sweep any major liquidity. The only major liquidity is this one. So for major liquidity is 50 minutes time frame and everything above. So basically I was like, yeah, this is not trade, because we don't have we didn't sweep any liquidity. We just reached into this previous 4-hour plus order block. Price has already reached into right here. But then later I realized that we had actually not only did we sweep this, we also swept this new high swing low that we actually created. So this can also be considered a sweep of liquidity, and as you can see, we can count that as a sweep of liquidity. Then price reached into a PDRA that it needs to reach in order to go higher, and then it developed a breakout structure with a fair value gap that you can enter on. I myself, I would love to enter into 50% of this move, especially because it's not like the A++. I mean, it has every confluence, but for this setup to be A+, I would expect the sweep to be like this, basically like this. Okay, so if we imagine a sell-side liquidity right here, and it sweeps it like this and then creates the break structure, that's an A+ setup for me. This one, it's okay, but yeah. So I just marked out these 15-minute relative weekly lows, and maybe I was expecting for price to puncture them once again and then create a setup, but that did not happen. So yeah, I was fine with not taking this trade, because I mean, I missed it out, so yeah, there's nothing I can say about it, but this was actually a solid trade. The stop would have to be below this low, so 6 pips or 6.5. I think I would keep it at 6, because we have this swing low right here. So this is two lows that were below, and this would maybe stop me out. Probably not, but there is a slight chance to spread. But if you watched yesterday's trade, you can see that the price was also like this, and it didn't stop me out. So yeah. Then also price ran up and waited for the macro, and right after the macro it reached the targets. One trade idea was also from these 1-hour fair value gap and the 50-minute minus order block. After sweep of liquidity, I was looking for the short, but that did not happen, as you can see. So yeah, basically this is all there is this day, and that means that we didn't take any trades yesterday and today, and on Monday there was a 1% loss. So we have 2 more days to trade. It's completely fine. I'm gonna lock in these 2 days. I'm gonna come home. If I don't find a setup while in school, I'll come home and sit on my charts until I find a trade, and then okay, only then I will go eat and do other stuff that I have to do. So yeah, I have to lock in a bit and sacrifice some things to actually make this work. So yeah, that's all for today. I hope you liked it, and yeah,